In this video, I wanted to show you a recent pickup I made of a tabletop PC. And these are very old Windows 8 PCs that were made, I guess because there was a vibe when people thought, or Microsoft and manufacturers thought, that people would want portable PCs and huge tablets so they can do cool stuff at home. But particularly this one is a Sony model, and it's a Sony Tab 21. And I really liked it because, first of all, it has a killer display. And it's a 21-inch display, so it's pretty big for at least what its purpose was. And it's this cool one-handed hinge. So I'm just pushing this by one hand, and I can just push it all the way down, all the way down. And now it's like this desktop tablet, which I can kind of use. I booted Ubuntu on this, so I've removed Windows 10. I believe it was loaded with Windows 10 when I bought it. And it's pretty great. I've been really enjoying it. I've been kind of watching YouTube with it. I've been playing some emulation games, or tried to at least. And then to pull it back up, it's one-handed, and it's a spring-loaded mechanism. So if I spin it around, it is a bit heavy, so it's not the most portable thing ever. But it's a spring mechanism that, if you push with my finger, goes all the way down, and it's meant to be effortless. This cool hinge design that Sony has done. In typical Sony fashion, they've pushed the boundaries. In doing so, they might have been too futuristic and too innovative, because I don't think a lot of people bought these. And if people did, let me know in the comments, but I don't think these really sold well. It has an internal battery, so it doesn't need to be plugged in, but obviously it's an aging battery from like 10 years old or something. So I'm going to get like an hour battery life. I think it has like a 3000 milliamp battery or 4000. Can't remember. I'm not too sure. But let's say if it was 3 to 4 hours in its peak day, back in the day when it was at peak, it was all healthy and stuff. It's now an hour after all these years. And the touchscreen is great. I mean, Ubuntu really supports it, so it's great. I did install Chrome OS on it before, but Chrome OS kind of limited the use I could get out of it, unfortunately. So I really wanted to install lots of apps and take advantage of the screen, so I switched to Ubuntu. And I've loaded Steam over here. I've loaded kind of development apps. It has an i5 4th generation processor. It's a U processor, so it's meant for mobile. It's not a desktop class processor, and there's a really good excuse of why they went that way. It has 8 gigs of RAM, and I'm using 4.4 already, 4.7 already. And I have like a couple of windows open, ChatGPT open, and YouTube open. So they keep talking about this display, which is apparently it has triluminous technology from Sony Mobile. That's what they keep saying. That's what the sales rep keeps saying, so I'm just going to regurgitate that fact for you guys. But in reality, it is great colors. I really enjoy it. It's 1080p, so it's not like 2K. Here's the back of it. Here's that hinge, so if I push it down, so yeah, you can see that hinge design, spring loaded, so you just need to apply some force, not a lot. Just pull it back up, and it goes there. It's limited to a certain range, so it's not obviously upright all the time, but it gets pretty high. But yeah, you can see I'm lifting off the whole thing now. Metal hinge, aluminum again, aluminum backing. Every time I've seen people talk about this in the past, they always go like it's a diamond cut vial logo. So it's a diamond cut vial logo. There you go. And your IO's right here. So it's not the most lightest thing ever. I must say this. It's not the lightest thing ever, but it's pretty darn cool, and I really enjoyed the form factor, and I think it's great design. Again, Sony being Sony, pushing the boundaries for what they think computers should be. So it's one of those kind of cool designs they had, I think. But it's a bit unfortunate they don't make any more computers, or they're out of the game. But they sold the name on, so at least it kind of gives a bit of hope, but not really.